Hello, everybody. So we're gonna do a vlog this week. I did a lot of reading today. I had the day off, so I've kind of just been hanging out and puttering around. I finally picked this bad bitch up, and I read about 400 pages today. So I'm on page 860 now. The middle was so dry, like I couldn't handle it. I really had to push through, but it's picking up now, so I'm enjoying it a bit more. I've also been listening to Game of Thrones, so that came in on my Libby account, and I've been listening to that. I have only about 3 hours left on it, so I'll probably finish that tomorrow. Right now, I'm just editing a video. I'm editing my end of the year tag, so that should be up. If not tonight, then tomorrow. So this week's gonna be a little exciting. I work a double on Thursday, so tomorrow I work a double tomorrow and on Friday, and then I work the closing shift on Saturday, but I don't go in until 8, so I've got like plenty of time to read. I still have my cold, so I'm a little backed up and gross, so I apologize for that. On Friday, I'm going to go get a new phone. I'm getting the iPhone 11 Pro, and I'm pretty excited about that. And because I'm a cheap, broke-ass bitch, I will be getting it on sale. And I'm also going to be doing a setup for my countdown to Christmas on Instagram. Have a giveaway at the end. So if you wanted to enter that giveaway, I will give you the information on here as well as below to enter that. So I'm going to put on my audiobook and finish editing this video, and then I will give you an update sometime after that. So I did a little bit of rearranging too, just because I was antsy and decided I wanted to change things around. So I will take you with me here. I kind of changed my bookcases around. So I'll give you this one here. So this is my TBR shelf. It's a little messy at the moment because and this is like my little reading nook. I sit here and I chill. Yes. Over here, sorry, we've got more books. Everything's kind of weird in my house. Behind this Kendrick Lamar album, we have more books. Ooh, beautiful. Over here, I have more classic novels. These are my library bind novels. I love them dearly. Then here's some more just classic novels. We've got some trade paperbacks and some of my Lightning Thief trade paperbacks, the specials, and this is my favorite book of all time, My Sweet Audrina. And then I've got some Anne Rice books here. So then over here, it's a little bit messy because I've literally been shuffling around all day. We have my Night World series, some Vampire Diaries books, just some more random books here, Harry Potter books, some Sarah Dessen and David Leviathan. This is my TBR cart, so these are my priority TBRs, and I have a hot water bottle in there and my iPad, and then some books that I need for something or other. And then I redid this shelf. So, oops, I'm very proud of it. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. Ooh, lovely, love it. So yeah, and I also have some books over here. These here, my boyfriend picked these out, and I'm going to be reading them in the month of December. Those are my TBR for December that he picked out. So I've been trying to figure out the best way to kind of display everything because it's hard, and I have like a lot of books. So it is 11:48 now. I did not read anything else or finish editing my video. I played Sims for like 3 hours, but now I'm going to sit and watch the Sweet Life on Deck and then go to bed. I will update you in the morning, I guess. So I just got off work. I worked a double today. I didn't really have time to do any vlogging today because I woke up, went to work, I got off work, and then I went to go get my new phone. I ended up getting the iPhone XR instead of the Pro because they were offering $325 in Costco gift cards and free wireless headphones. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. And then I had to go back to work, so I'm off now. I'm probably gonna read for another 15-20 minutes maybe, and then I'll give a little update before I go to sleep. I read about 4 chapters. My best friend's royal wedding. So it is an arc that I got, and it is about a girl whose best friend is married to a prince, and they had like a Vegas wedding, and now they're having a big like royal wedding. So it's setting up to look like it's going to be an enemies to lovers, which is like, I'm okay with that trope, I guess. So far it's good. The main girl is named Takara, and she is very whiny and very like, I don't have any money, so I'm better than these people who do, which is annoying. Being poor, it shouldn't be your whole personality. I don't know, I'm hoping that aspect of it gets better as I read. So far it's fine. That's really my only complaint about it. Yeah, it's like 1:15 now, so I'm gonna go to sleep because I work another double tomorrow and I'm tired. Good morning. So I'm just getting ready for work now. I finished my audiobook of Game of Thrones and I had some thoughts. So I thought I would share them with you while I got ready and kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. First of all, it is so long. It's like 30 hours long, which is insane. But I listened to it fast, so it didn't take me 30 hours. So this is my moisturizer. It's a Vivere. Who knows? There were a lot more characters than I was expecting. And like, I was a huge fan of the show, so like I thought I'd be fine. But false, I wasn't. There were so many people, and so many people with the names the same or similar, and like, I thought we were talking about somebody. We were talking about another person, and that happened quite a bit. Yeah, so like, it was super overwhelming, but like overall it was fine. I think Game of Thrones is like a really good story. It's just difficult, you know? There's like a weird spotlight. Awful. I just have to let my face set. Another thing that I noticed is that there were a lot more hints at Jon Snow's parentage than I was expecting, because in the show they don't really talk about it until like the big reveal, honestly. And like, I wasn't expecting it, you know, to just be like there in the first book. Just brushing my brows out. Sometimes they're a bit wild. And like, they're also a lot younger in, well, I guess in the show they never explicitly say how old they are, but like, Dany at the beginning of the first book is like 13. Like, she's 13 years old when she marries Khal Drogo. Which is crazy. And I wasn't expecting that, you know? Like, Ned Stark is supposed to be like 35, which is also crazy because he has like 1 million kids. Well, not 1 million. He has like 5 kids. But like, that's young, right? But I guess when everyone died of the common cold, then you would have kids really early too. Descriptions were different than what I was imagining. Like, overall, they kept it pretty true to the book, but there are certain things that are different. Also, I used the Anastasia in Ash Brown. So yeah, it was very strange to me. I liked it though. Now, I always mess up when I do this eyebrow because I kind of have to go over my boobs. Yeah, it was weird. I liked it though. I think that I like the book better than the show, just because like there is more information, there is more background, you get to know more of the lore. Like, there's a lot of things touched on that obviously they can't touch on in the show, be it ethical reasons or, you know, just time restraints. I'd also like to preface this by saying I know I'm trash at makeup. We don't need to talk about it. I will never get better. We're gonna brush him and hope for the best, right? Ah. I also need to go get my eyebrows done. My boyfriend's sister is an esthetician, so she tints them for me and waxes them, and I haven't been able to go and get it done. So we're doing this, you know? And also, the book isn't as, like, sexually forward as the show, you know? Like, I wasn't expecting that, because, like, Game of Thrones, the show, is known for being very explicit, but the book isn't as explicit. Like, it's not nearly as gnarly, you know? Which is fine. And, like, Daenerys and Khal Drogo's dynamic is also very different. Interesting. But I like how they did it in this show. And I don't want to sound like I'm wishy-washy, but that's, like, both is fine with me. But I did enjoy it. Will I read the other books? Who knows? Because they're all heifers. If I can find them on audio, maybe. But, so now I'm going to put them on my primer, which is just NYX pore filler. Because I got big old pores. I think that I'm probably going to give this a 4 or a 4.5. I don't know though. It's hard to rate it because, like, the show I watched for like years, you know? It's weird like that. And it was like one of my favorite shows. Like, I loved it. And then they butchered it. But we're not going to talk about that because it makes me sad still. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5. Just because there were certain characters that really were really boring to me, and I hated reading their chapters. Yeah, but I have 4.5 stars. So what else is there to talk about? So I'm super pasty because it's winter time. So I have to use multiple different foundations. So my lighter color one that I use is the NYX Total Control, like the little drop guy. And then just a little bit of BB cream. In the summer though, like I usually use the Fenty one in the summer because I'm a little bit darker, but by a little bit I mean a little bit because I don't tan. I'm very, very pale all the time, but a little bit darker, and it's like literally one of the lightest shades that she has, and it's too dark for me in the winter. Also, I know that you're not supposed to drag and that you're supposed to bounce, but I'm doing things the fast way because I'm a lazy asshole. So that's what it is, you know. Get it up in the hairline, boop boop. My pasty butt ass all the time. Got the eyelids. Good in the corners where my dark ass circles are that I inherited from my grandmother, so thanks for that. So now I'm pale as fuck. Ooh, beautiful. Next part of my routine is I take this hard candy Glamouflage that I've had for too long, and I just kind of boop it, as I'd like to say, I know I'm doing this incorrectly, but this is what I do. Now, when I'm doing this one, I do actually bounce it instead of drag it because I already have ginormous bags under my eyes, so I don't really want to make that worse. Beautiful. So I like this concealer because it is very heavy duty. Like, it does do a good job of getting rid of my big old purple bruises under my eyeballs. All right. You can see some of my goddamn red there. Let's get rid of that. Boop. Kind of put a dupe there, and we're gonna go over where it's red. Get rid of that gosh darn rosacea. Beautiful. So I used to have setting spray. Don't know where it went. So we just, face is done. Beautiful, lovely, indescribable. Skin of a baby.
Brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping.
But yeah, that's what we're doing. Skin done. So, next thing I do is eyeshadow. Just because I'm working today, I'm just gonna do something little. Yeah. So, let's see what I want to do. Usually what I do is I use this palette here and I go in with that shade there. You can tell, ooh, used it a lot. I'm just gonna use my fingers because I'm a gross bitch. Ooh, lovely. Base shade. And then we're just gonna wipe that off on our pants. Like, you know, gross people. Then I'm gonna open my Morphe palette. This is the 35O. You know, the fall colors. See, beautiful. And we're just gonna grab this shade right here. And we're gonna pop that bitch in the corner. Ah, lovely, fantastic, gorgeous. And then we're gonna go back in with the Tarte palette. And we're just going to grab the Smarty Pants. That color, right here. Oop, got on my finger. And we're just gonna load that in the corner. Because again, we're custy bitches, so we're using the same brush for everything. I'm a firm believer that it just makes the color beautiful. Doing this one is hard when you have a chest because it gets in the way. So we do this close-eyed and we hope for the best. Nope, not the best. Keep rubbing it. Keep rubbing it and hope for the best. Am I doing this properly? No. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, gorgeous. Alright, then we're going to take this big highlighter brush that I don't use for highlighter, and we're just going to go and diffuse our shit. Ooh, lovely. Hoping for the best. Okay? And there we have it, eyeshadow. I also take my little, this brush that I got in a paintbrush set, and I'm going to go into this little highlighter pot that I got from Shop Miss A or Shop Missa, I don't fucking know. And then I'm gonna put that on my lid. Do I make sense? No. Is it fine? Sure. You know, some days I wish I don't have boobs. Like, they get in the way of so much. So now that our eyelids look like the floor of a strip club, we're just going to go back in with this brush that we use for everything. We're gonna just balance it in in the crease a little bit. Yeah, lovely. I was gonna do eyeliner, but I think I'd fuck it up, so I'm gonna not do eyeliner. And that's the finished look. Hasta luego.
And then we're gonna head over to the left bank for left-handed bait. Ooh, and all these places have snack bars. So you can pick up hungry bait.
Just finished my last part of my shift. I forgot to film while I was shopping, but I did get a copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue. I loved this book, so I saw it was on sale at Chapters, got it. But that's all I really bought. I put in an order for Book Outlet, so that they'll be coming in a week or two, and then I'll probably do an unboxing for that. I got, I think, like 11 books maybe, so it wasn't too bad. While I was at work though, I got The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong, I think, and Carry On by Rainbow Rowell came into my Libby account. So I have to decide which one of those I want to read next. I think I'm going to read Kiss Quotient first, because I think I want to read Carry On physically while I listen to the audiobook. I haven't really decided. I think I might look online at the library and see if I can maybe pick up a copy of it, just because I don't know if I'm going to like it yet, so I don't want to go out and buy it. Between my shifts, I did take a lot of Bookstagram pictures for the Countdown to Bookmas giveaway. I have 2 pictures left that I need to take, but my sister has the books right now, so I'm gonna have to go over to her house and grab them to take the pictures. And I'm gonna be doing the announcement for that tomorrow and putting rules up and everything, so I will link that below in case anybody wants to enter. It is open to everyone. The rules will be there. Other than that, I'm going to probably read a little bit more of that arc that I was reading and listen to music. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna read the arc. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna read the arc because I have a lot of energy right now just because I've worked all day. I don't know, I haven't quite settled down to okay, so do that, and then I will probably do a quick little update before I go to bed. So I fell asleep last night while I was reading, and now I'm up. I've done a bit more reading. I'm about 35% through. The main girl isn't as annoying anymore, and I really like the chapters that are in Adam, who's the other main character, his point of view. He's interesting. He, in my opinion, is more developed than Kara. I like his character. I thought I'd just give you a quick update. I work tonight, I close, but I'm going to Michael's in a bit, and then I am babysitting for most of the afternoon, so I don't know if I'll have time to read, but we'll do our best. Hello all. So I'm back from babysitting. He was napping for the vast majority of it, so I actually got a lot of reading done. I'm like 63% through, and I'm liking it a lot more now. The slow burn, like, romance is delicious. It's so good. It's so well written. I love it. Just the further into the book I'm getting, the more I like it. But I'll probably finish it tonight, I think, while I'm at work. If not while I'm at work, then when I get home. And yeah, I'll probably give you an update after I get back from work, because I leave for work in about 20 minutes. It's my day off, and I haven't really done much. I've just kind of been bucking around. I finished that book last night, My Best Friend's Royal Wedding by Rami Summers. And honestly, like, it was pretty good. I liked the ending a lot more, and I don't know. I'll probably go more into detail about it when I do like my wrap up, but in the end, the Kara's character didn't bother me as much. So that's good. And I loved the character of Adam. I thought he was so sweet and like he was a good romantic interest. I've been listening to the Kiss Quotient, which is hilarious so far. I'm on chapter 8, I think. So I've just been listening to that while I do my bullet journal stuff for the month. I just have a few pages done right now, so I was just finishing these pages. Yeah. So nothing too exciting. Just kind of chilling. Yeah. I like slept in today because I stayed up and read for like quite a few hours, and I was really tired, so I didn't even think to vlog. And then today I woke up, I cleaned up my kitchen, and then I went to my mom's house to take the dogs to play in the snow because we had a huge snowstorm last night. So like it's been nuts. And that's pretty much it. Hello. I just finished listening to the Kiss Quotient, and it's by Helen Hoang, not Hung. I just can't pronounce names. So I've been knitting and listening to my audiobook. I'm making a scarf. Ooh, beautiful. I think I have, what's that face? Sorry. Grumpy over here. Let me show you. Look at it, Grumpy. Yeah. So I'm gonna look through what is available through my library, and I'm stop. I'm gonna pick something. Yeah. So I finished it. You're putting your head right in the camera. I finished it. I don't know, I think it was really cute, and honestly, like, the concept is really funny. If you don't know, the Kiss Quotient is a story about a young woman named Stella who is autistic, and she comes to the conclusion that she cannot find a man because she's bad at sex. So she hires a male escort to show her the ropes. So that is how she meets, let me see. That is how she meets our love interest named Michael, and they fall in love. And it's sweet, and I liked it. There were, I don't know, I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5 stars, I think, just because, some of the communication problems were annoying to me. Like, it should be a bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna go browse through what the library has available, and I'll pick something else. I think I want another romance though, so we'll see what I can find, I guess. Yeah, it's nighttime. I forgot to do an update last night, but I started reading Call Me By Your Name by Andre Aciman. Yes, so my boyfriend picked it out for me to read. He picked out a bunch of books for me to read this month, so I'm going to be doing that. And also, I went to the library today. I got Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This is a loose retelling of Lord of the Flies, which is one of my favorite books. So I'm pretty hyped on that. And then I got Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. This book is pretty big in BookTube, but if you didn't know, it is about a woman who cannot touch people. So yeah, that's all I really know about it. The last book that I got is Sadie by Courtney Summers, and I don't really know what it's about, but I really love Courtney Summers' writing, so I saw it and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So adding that to the TBR pile. Ooh, lovely. I'm going to continue knitting and listening to the Call Me By Your Name audiobook. And I'm going to do a check-in in a bit. I don't know when, but I will do it this time. I won't forget. So until then, yeah. So, I abandoned reading Call Me By Your Name. And I'm going to read it next week. And started reading The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffen. Don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. But it is about a man who time travels, and he's been visiting this girl her whole life, and then she finds him. I'm on chapter 4 right now, and it's pretty good. It's like, I can't complain. I'm going out for breakfast now, and I work a double tonight, so I'll do my big update after that. Alright, so I'm done work now, so I can just do my whole little thing. I just wanted to show you quickly first because it's adorable. My mom made me some things. So I have been like a huge Harry Potter dork my entire life. So she made me these like little Christmas ornaments for my tree. They're like made out of wood, and then they've got little Harry Potter things. Like that's a Dobby and a Time Turner. And then I've got a snitch and a little lightning bolt, which is funny because I actually have that tattooed on my arm. And then I've got Luna's glasses and the 9 3/4 and Hedwig and the Triwizard Cup and just the Harry Potter HP and a Dementor and the Sorting Hat and a quill and then his little glasses. Like, that's so cute. I love my mom. She's such a gem. So I'm gonna hang this up on my tree. But I thought I'd do my little wrap up because it's been a week now. So this week I listened to The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I listened to Game of Thrones and a good part of not a good part. I've listened to like an hour and a half of Time Traveler's Wife, and then I read Physically, My Best Friend's Royal Wedding, and then I got a good chunk of Fiery Cross done, but I haven't picked it up since last Wednesday. So who knows, man. I really enjoyed filming like this. Like, I hope I can get better at it, but if you like this kind of video, just comment below and let me know. Maybe I'll make more. But other than that, like, subscribe, follow me on social media. Any questions, ask. All my links will be down below. I will link any books that I talked about down below as well. And all that fun stuff, you know? Yeah, make sure to check out my Instagram particularly because I am doing a giveaway right now. So if you wanted to enter that, you just check out my Instagram and it has all the rules and all that kind of stuff, how to apply. So until next time, have a good one.